Welcome, adrenaline fans. An Arkansas State Police officer executes a blistering 139 miles per hour PIT that nearly flips the suspect's vehicle. A Dodge Charger crook races at 145 miles per hour in a heart-stopping high-speed pursuit. Meanwhile, dashcam footage captures a wrong-way chase by the Fond du Lac County Sheriff. These high-speed police chases will leave you breathless. At 11:32 p.m. on November 27, 2024, the Grant County Sheriff's Office called for backup to intercept a dark-colored Dodge Challenger hurtling northbound on I-530 toward the I-30 East interchange. As patrol units closed in, the car stomped the throttle and tore off, igniting a high-speed pursuit. The driver repeatedly weaved through lanes at an alarming speed. The chase only got more dangerous as the vehicle quickly accelerated, reaching speeds of 140 miles per hour. Police closed in with patrol cruisers and executed a pit maneuver. The suspect's vehicle slid along the left shoulder of Interstate 30, wedging into the oncoming concrete barrier. The driver cracked the door open just before the vehicle came to a complete stop. The suspect immediately abandoned the vehicle and tried to flee. He jumped over a guardrail and took off toward 13th Street and Locust. In a tense twist, a police cruiser nearly struck a dog darting across the road during the chase. The vehicle was towed by AC Lewis Towing. The registered owner, who was a passenger in the car, failed to provide accurate information to assist in the driver's arrest. The suspect may face serious charges, including reckless driving, fleeing from police, and potentially other dangerous traffic violations. The passenger has been charged with aiding and abetting a criminal. At 4:41 p.m. on March 4, 2024, a routine traffic stop on Interstate 75 in Florida quickly escalated into a high-speed chase. Officer Shira, patrolling near mile marker 153, spotted a white Dodge Charger traveling northbound with dark-tinted windows. When the officer signaled it to pull over, the suspect initially appeared to comply by activating the turn signal, but then suddenly slammed the accelerator and fled, kicking off a tragedy on I-75. The Charger rocketed away, hitting 145 miles per hour as it weaved recklessly through traffic and even plunged into the emergency lane to flee. Spotting the suspect's brazen maneuvers, Officer Shearer radioed for backup. Near the Tucker's Grade interchange, Officer Prosper joined the chase and assumed the lead. Near mile marker 148 at 120 miles per hour and spotting the perfect opportunity, Officer Prosper seized the moment, pulling ahead of the Dodge and delivering a precise pit that sent the vehicle careening into the roadside grass. The forceful high-speed maneuver left the Charger stranded in a ditch holding about 2 feet of water, while Trooper Prosper's patrol car suffered a cracked windshield, spun around and came to rest facing northwest. Two officers quickly moved in and apprehended the suspect, giving him no opportunity to escape. A subsequent search of the Charger revealed additional marijuana, drug paraphernalia, and a loaded handgun in the glove compartment. The suspect driving the Charger was identified as Tabias Burchard Travio Cody. After a medical evaluation, Cody was taken to the Charlotte County Jail to face multiple serious charges, including intentional fleeing causing injury or damage, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and reckless driving causing injury to person or property. The passenger in the vehicle, Roosevelt Williams, was also arrested on a charge of marijuana possession.
What unit? L44.
On October 25, 2024, officers spotted a black Kawasaki motorcycle, its rider clad in a snug hoodie, blasting down the road at dangerous speed. When the trooper signaled to pull over, the rider nailed the throttle, transforming a routine stop into a high-risk, full-tilt chase.
Well, 1037 North Metal, motorcycle.
Copy, 10.
North Metal, 73, Cool, well, notice all this, Johnny.
The Kawasaki became a ghost on the road, blowing through red lights and reaching terrifying speeds of 140, even 142 miles per hour. The rider weaved recklessly between vehicles, desperately trying to shake off the police.
Taking 83.
Taking 83.
He's going to stay northbound now on 83 right there. See the road sign, we're coming up on Olive. Eastbound on Olive. Eastbound passing 24th Street.
10 4.
Notify Roger. What unit?
L44 250.
I'm 1050 East Road, my unit.
10 4.
crashed.
The motorcycle then turned east onto Olive Street, recklessly entering the wrong lane and continuing to run red lights. It struck the left rear of a patrol vehicle. As it neared the intersection of 8th Street, the rider collided with an oncoming vehicle. At that moment, an officer pulled up alongside and forced the motorcycle off the road, bringing the chase to a halt.
Medina, you want to sit up?
Yeah, okay.
I'll help you. Come on. Did I get hit? You run over here in this curb, but yeah.
The officer stepped out of the patrol car and gave verbal commands to the rider, who refused to comply. When the officer tried to handcuff him, the suspect resisted. Despite the struggle, the officer managed to gain control of his arms. Although the suspect kept resisting briefly, he eventually gave in, allowing the officer to complete the arrest.
No, you hit my car.
Identified as Gabriel Medina, the suspect has been brought under control and taken into custody. He now faces serious charges: reckless driving, evading law enforcement, resisting arrest, and a host of other traffic violations.
Nothing on you there. Hold back. You're good. Sit down, man.
Hold L19, 1050.
40, you can pop it back, go. Hold on.
On August 21st, 2022, in Rosendale, Wisconsin, officers signaled a vehicle with no license plates to pull over. Instead, a 26-year-old man from Oshkosh stomped the accelerator and sped eastbound on Roseld Road, igniting a high-speed pursuit.
5-4, we are on ground coming up to D. 101 just trying to throw spikes. We're going up to D right now. Good. 5-4, we are southbound at D, coming up to River right now. Southbound.
What's on you? Making sure you're heading.
Get by D right away. We are taking southbound 151. We're on that ramp right now. I'm in. Fast lane, 150. He's maintaining his lane. Traffic is lane. Still southbound.
The suspect frequently hit speeds of 100 miles per hour. Then, instead of continuing straight, they made a reckless U-turn, shockingly began driving the wrong way in the northbound lanes of Highway 151.
Northbound. Yeah, well, you take the next one. Yeah, well, we're here. You're doing head out with vehicles. 5-4, we're going to be going up 151 northbound behind you. That's good. Here's the shoulder. Road. 1154, if you can take him out, you're in up. If you can, safely.
Despite the danger, the suspect kept trying to escape. He exited the highway, only to quickly re-enter it after passing South Service Drive. The chase then continued into the town of Waupun.
Sticks are going to one.
Officers coordinated and prepared to deploy spike strips to safely disable the vehicle. Once the suspect's car hit the spikes, it lost control and veered into a grassy field. The pursuit ended when officers successfully boxed in the vehicle. The suspect was taken down, ordered to lie face down, and the reckless run finally came to a close.
That was him. That's more requesting.
Get down on your face. Get down on your face. Remember your back right now.
The suspect now faces multiple charges: traffic violations, reckless endangerment, evading officers, and fleeing the scene.
Do you have your ID? Can you get that for me, please? Any weapons or anything in the vehicle?
Yeah, I just told her to come.
Was anybody else out here?
Yes.
Your vehicle got towed?
So,
On October 4th, 2024, a Florida officer rushed to a tow lot after reports of a brawl. Enraged that her vehicle had been hooked, the woman charged at the tow truck driver, setting the stage for a tense confrontation.
doing the same thing. We're always trying to do that. So I just came to see my friend. She was going to show me a place that is available for rent. She was here for 10 minutes. There is camera. You check the camera.
That's a civil issue. The towing issue is a civil issue.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But when I came, so I tried to, yeah, you cannot go inside your car, right? And then after that, he started recording me and saying that he was getting my car anyways.
Okay.
And he said that I was going.
The woman said her car was about to be towed from a visitor parking spot. She claimed she had permission from a friend working there and only parked for a moment. She accused the tow truck driver of grabbing her shirt when she tried to get back into the car.
What's the ultimate outcome?
Amiga, por favor, vem aqui porque eu preciso de testemunha. Sorry.
Go ahead, talk to him and let me talk to this guy. You hang out over there. What's going on, bud?
Alright, I had her like a little blessing at girls this year.
Okay.
It seemed to be going alright. I asked her if she wanted the dog fee. She said she was going to call the manager, have them come.
Okay.
Get her out of that or whatever.
So are they paying the drop fee or?
I was trying to get her to it, at which point she then assaulted me. When I still asked her about it, I got her to assault me.
When the officer turned to speak with the tow truck driver, the story took a sharp turn. The man firmly accused the woman of assaulting him, claiming she punched him in the throat and scratched his body. He not only wanted charges pressed, but also mentioned having dashcam footage to prove it.
Yeah, with this guy. So you came here the last time?
You work inside here?
I don't. Yeah, my friend was over here, and then she said that I had a spot available for rent.
Do you have your ID? Can you get that for me, please? Any weapons or anything in the vehicle? Okay. Is your friend still here that can take you a friend too?
Yeah, I just told her to come.
Was anybody else out here when this happened?
Yes.
What happened?
The investigation grew more complicated as officers gathered more statements. A friend of the woman, who was present at the scene, said she didn't witness any physical contact, but did see the woman appearing upset and waving her hand near the tow truck driver's phone. She admitted to seeing the woman push her hand toward the phone.
Her hand on his phone.
Why did she come over here to meet with her?
Because they're friends, and then she came in and talked to her real quick. I think like her job, and then she's like, "Oh," she asked her if she could park. She was like, "Yeah, it was real quick." So she said, "Yeah."
What were they talking about? Like,
It's just a friend talking about people in Brazil, like that. They know each other, so not about.
yes,
Yes, sir.
you already signed. Can I see the video?
Yeah, and then this was the next video.
Oh, now you're going to jail. That's out, man.
So now she writes, she grabbed me by the arms and the clothes. Initially, she said, grabbed me by the arms. Now I have to ask questions, okay? Because there's cameras all over that truck and he's got video. So I'm reading your statement. I have your initial statement recorded. Okay. Is there anything that you would like to change about what you told me and what you wrote on there? Because he's got a lot of cameras on that.
However, when police reviewed the tow truck's body camera footage, the truth started to unravel. Her firm denial quickly turned into backpedaling. She admitted touching the driver but insisted it wasn't his throat. As her story kept shifting under the weight of undeniable video evidence, her credibility completely collapsed.
So he never touched me. Correct?
The other day.
We're not talking, we can't talk about the other day. The other day is its own thing.
Are you going to arrest me for that?
Yes. Do you need to call somebody to pick your kids up? Because he wants the press charges. So are you able to call somebody and let them know?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Amiga, eles vão me prender. I'm sorry. Eles vão me prender.
Using the video footage and the tow truck driver's testimony, the officer arrested her for assault, clarifying the decision was based on the recorded evidence. He handcuffed her and guided her to the patrol car. Before departing, she phoned to ask someone to pick up her child from school.
Just have us. So the easiest way, yep, just step in. And then,
Like this?
Yep, I just got to get the seatbelt here. And then buckle you.
At exactly 10:35 p.m. on July 4th, 2024, a patrol officer spotted a black Dodge Charger weaving dangerously through traffic. The instant he signaled, "Pull over," the driver slammed the accelerator and bolted, igniting a heart-stopping chase. The black Charger blasted up to 135 miles per hour and beyond, darting through traffic like a bolt of lightning riding the shoulder, cutting across lanes and taunting the patrol units on its tail. Officers held on tight, chasing westbound on I-630 to its very end, as the driver crisscrossed lanes recklessly and tore down the shoulder at breakneck speed. At a critical moment on the Shackleford Road overpass, a backup patrol car's tire blew out. The officer had to slow dramatically and fall back, pulling out of the direct pursuit. After exiting the highway, the chase spilled into city streets. Although the speed dropped slightly from freeway levels, the Charger still blazed through at around 100 miles per hour, running red lights and endangering every unsuspecting driver in its path. The suspect swerved repeatedly, desperately trying to shake off the pursuing officers. As the deputy moved in to pursue, the Charger darted between two vehicles, forcing the deputy's cruiser into a collision with a gray SUV. The impact flipped the SUV, injuring its driver and a young passenger. Both were rushed to a local hospital for treatment. With chaos mounting, Officer Goins was the last to stay on the Charger's tail. At a key intersection, he executed a precise TVI. The suspect's final attempt to flee on foot ended quickly as officers closed in and took him down, ending a dangerous chase that put lives at risk. The suspect now faces a gauntlet of charges for his reckless escape: unlawful firearm possession as a prohibited person, felony grand theft for receiving over $25,000 in property, felony vehicle evading, misdemeanor evading, second-degree firearm possession, and criminal use of a prohibited weapon. An Arkansas State Police Challenger unleashes a blistering 139 miles per hour PIT that nearly flips the fleeing suspect. A Dodge Charger speeds past 145 miles per hour, dragging officers into a nightmare pursuit. In Wisconsin, Dashcam footage reveals a wrong-way chase by the Fond du Lac County Sheriff. And in a quiet lot, a parking dispute explodes as a driver clashes with a tow truck over the right to remove a car. These moments aren't isolated, they're a warning. Every reckless choice, every refusal to comply, inches closer to disaster. Respect the rules, respect the road, or risk becoming the next headline.